Hello internet, uploading a second video. I'm on a streak, guys, so hopefully your girl is back. Welcome. So today I am in my booty guru makeup because today we're going to be talking about Jackie Aina. And if you don't know who Jackie Aina is, well, that's sad. But Jackie Aina is a beauty guru, beauty community influencer who is dark skinned like me. So work, and at the beginning of every video she does her little song, Jackie, 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 Jackie. Anyways, I'm not gonna do it because that's her thing. I'm not comfortable doing it. I'm not gonna do it. She's in a bit of a predicament right now, and a lot of the people who have been talking about this have been talking about it from the perspective of an SJW, because they're SJWs. I mean, I don't know why. Why would you want to be an SJW, honestly? Because your feelings are so fragile if you're an SJW. But I'm going to talk about the situation from my perspective. Being based, being red-pilled, and other cringy terms that should die in 2018. So yeah, let's talk about Jackie Aina. First, Jackie is very successful. She's had multiple collaborations and, you know, other things with the makeup community that has gotten her loads of cash. So she is very rich, and she's also, you know, good at what she does. I mean, she does really good makeup. However, she's under fire because she posted this tweet, as you can see. And she singled out a whole group of people, which is the majority of the population, white people, you know. She just generalized the whole population of whiteness all at the same time. And she tries to backtrack and say that she didn't. It's just some white people. But I mean, in the tweet, it clearly says white people. And she didn't say some white people. She just said white people. So not a good look, Jackie. And a lot of people were saying in response to this, you know, you can't be racist towards white people. You can't marginalize an unmarginalized group, and you literally just marginalize them. So I don't understand how that works. So, and this is not the only thing that happened, right? So the creative director of Too Faced Cosmetics, his name is Jerry Blandino, and I keep getting it confused with the NFL referee. I think his name is Jared Blandino, who made the call that Dev didn't catch the ball. So both are kind of hated in a certain community, but that's neither here nor there. I'm getting off track. But Jerry Blandino, he used to be the CEO of Too Faced Cosmetics, and now he's just the creative director because he sold it to Estee Lauder. It got sold. So he's making that cash money. Okay, so he's also very rich, richer than Jackie Aina, if you can believe it, okay? I guess to celebrate his boo's birthday, he made a cake. And on the cake, it said, "Rich Lives Matter." And, you know, to me, that's just like, whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't give two craps about that, okay? But in the SJW community, that's a problem. And Jackie Aina being an SJW, I would be like, oh, you know what? Jackie's gonna say something about that, because that is something that an SJW would get mad at, and she is an SJW. But lo and behold, silence. Jackie didn't say anything, and you wanna know why she didn't say anything? It's because Jerry Blandino, not Jared, Jerry Blandino? I don't know, maybe it's Jerry, maybe it's Jared, I don't know, maybe they're the same person. She's on their payroll. person who is on the payroll of a major, like a billions of dollar company, do you want to risk saying something about a cake that says Rich Lives Matter? I, for one, would not have said anything because, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not a fan of Black Lives Matter, and I don't care if a cake says, you know, all lives matter, Black lives matter, white lives matter, Mexican lives matter, La Raza, whatever you want to put on a cake. I don't really care because, you know, freedom of speech and all. A lot of people are like, Jackie, why you ain't saying nothing? It's because you're on a payroll, so you want to keep selling to keep that money. And, you know, if that's what she wants to do, by all means. Here's where I have a problem, okay? So I understand that you want to protect your money and all these things. She did say that she said some things to them privately about the situation, but we have no way to confirm whether or not she did. And needless to say, I don't believe that. I don't think that she said anything to Mr. Blandino about this just because he's the provider of a lot of money to her. Granted, not all of her money, but a big chunk of it at the moment. That is the problem with SJWs nowadays. They are so vocal about one thing and yet silent on another, whether it be major things or minor things. Like, there's not a lot of people talking about sex selective abortions. In India, girls get aborted all the time, way more than men, and I don't understand why that is. And that's not something that you hear feminists talk about just because they love abortion so much. Women are being discriminated against because they're being born. They don't have a reason for abortion other than they're female, and that should be something that you would think feminists would talk about, but they don't. That's something that I don't understand, and it doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense here to me, just because this is something that you would, if it was anybody else in the beauty community, whether it be Jeffree Star, Kat Von D, whoever, if they weren't signing her checks, I guarantee you Jackie Aina would have said something, just because that's the kind of person she is. She's passionate about topics that she's passionate about, unless it affects her directly. Now, granted, she did bring awareness to a trend going on in Jamaica and in Africa where people lighten, not people, black women and some men, but mostly black women lighten their skin to make themselves white, which I have been knowing about this issue for a long time. I've seen lots of documentaries about it. This stuff is not safe. It causes cancer, and if you stop using it and you use it as like not directed, it can make your skin even darker and more scarred, and the hyperpigmentation is literally all over your face. So this stuff is not safe, and I commend her for making that video because it is important. So I will link that down below if you want to know about this this trend going on in Jamaica and in Africa. And if you're not really a Jackie Aina type of person, I will link other videos to that topic below as well, just in case you don't like makeup, because you know not everyone likes makeup like me. So whatever. The silence to me on Jackie Aina's side regarding Jerry Blandino is major. Not really major, but it's telling. It's telling. I'm not gonna stop being a fan of Jackie Aina. I'm still gonna watch her videos. I absolutely adore her content, and you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm subscribed to a lot of SJWs that, you know, I don't agree with. Like Hot Lamode. Like, I love Luke Mar. I love him. He's amazing. He knows a lot about fashion, but I subscribe to him because he knows his you know, he knows what he knows, and fashion is what I love. But he's always talking about Dolce & Gabbana being problematic because they did some transphobic or homophobic, whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. I'm still gonna buy from Dolce & Gabbana. Like, if I had the money. Like, I can't afford Dolce & Gabbana, but if I did have the money to buy Dolce & Gabbana, I would. And, you know, his advice about other brands, you know, leads me to like his content. I like Darren Meyer, and then I like Luke Mar, and I like Jackie Aina, and I like a whole bunch of people who I don't agree with politically. Stop just listening to one side. Broaden your horizons, get out of your comfort zone, And if they say something stupid, just be like, you know what? I don't agree with that. But get past that and just start looking into other content, and you may be surprised how much you will learn. You may not change your mind, because a lot of people just don't change their mind. Like, hardly anyone does, but you may like them. You never know. Don't be afraid to like someone you disagree with, okay? That's it, guys. I have a TikTok. Why don't you go check it out down below. Download the app and follow me there, or fan me, however you call it, whatever. Sister to Sister Podcast, every Thursday at 8 p.m. CST. CST is the only time that matters because Texas is in CST, so make sure you tune in to Sister Podcast, please. I don't get a lot of viewers and I'm sad. Also, Patreon, PayPal, and Streamlabs is linked down below. If you didn't know, I'm unemployed. I could use the money. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching my video. I will see you again soon. Have a great day, and I will go do the same. Bye. Come on in.